Call me Domain Dave, not Ishmael. This is the wine we found for $14.99 at a local wine shop. It's the Folly of the Beast Pinot Noir 2022, and the Folly of the Beast is from a quote from Herman Melville's Moby Dick. And we'll get into that why it's that name, but here's the quote. The quote is, "There is no folly of the beast of the earth which is not infinitely outdone by the madness of men." So there you go. This is for mad people to drink, or happy people. I think happy is probably better. So this is a wine, the winemaker, he's been around. He's got Ryan Zotovich. He is from BG. Okay, I can't remember the name of everything. I got links to everything on the website, on the cheapwinefinder.com. And what this wine is and why it's called that, because like Ahab's obsession with getting the great white whale, he wanted to make the very best affordable Pinot Noir from the Central Coast. It was an obsession, and he finally got it. It's madness to want to do that. And I don't make my own wine, so I don't know what it takes. But these are from vineyards up and down the coast. I mean, he worked for a bunch of different Clifton Brewer Clifton, Sea Smoke, a bunch of different ones out in the area. I'm going to take a sip of this wine. It's really good. Yeah, this is old school Pinot Noir. If you got into Pinot Noir through Meiomi, now this isn't for you. I mean, this is the light, subtle, flavorful, weird, funky flavors that at first you go, what the heck's going on here? And after that, you can't get enough of it. And Ryan was looking everywhere trying to get this, and I think they finally got it right. And I think he did too. I think it lists for around $20, and I found it for 15. It's everywhere. There's a lot of this wine available. It's got a whale tail on it. So if he was actually obsessed, his obsession paid off because this thing works. It's got a nice mouthfeel. Like I've kind of forgot about writing about mouthfeel when I write reviews because they all kind of felt the same. This one's got a difference to it. The nose is beautiful. It's got that the crushed autumn leaves. It's got maybe tar. It's got cherries. It's got minerality. It's got these weird spices. Really nice. It's light-bodied. It's some of the Pinot Noirs are 14.5 nowadays. This is still in the 13s. I think 13.6. The alcohol is a product of how ripe the grapes were, because you want to get a long growing season, and you don't want them to get too ripe too soon. That's not a good thing. So when you see a wine that's gone through, or grapes that gone through the long growing season, still haven't gotten to 14.5 or whatever, that's a good sign. And I know the modern Pinot Noir's ripe is better, but trust me, it isn't. None of the expensive, famous Pinot Noirs are the ripe style. They're all this kind of crazy cool wines. I'm going to take another sip. Yeah, light and subtle, full of flavor. The weird textures, nice textures in the mid palate that hit you. You'll smack in your lip. The acidity's fine, but you're not really noticing the acidity, but it gives the flavors and textures plenty of time to unfold. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how many vineyards. They don't tell you everything. How he went about doing this, they don't say. But from vineyards all the way up and down the coast, I guess, from Santa Barbara to Monterey. And, and winemakers, they work for all these places. They know people. And hey, you got grapes. I'm looking to do this. What do you got available? And that's how things work, especially when you have the winemaker wines rather than wine company wines where they're just using their own vineyards, which are usually pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. But this is trying to be a step above. This is trying to be a step, not trying to be a well-priced Pinot Noir, but a very good Pinot Noir that's well-priced. Not that the regular Pinot Noirs are bad, I really like them, but this one reminds me of a Pinot Noir maybe at twice the price. I mean, this was $15, $14.99. And I don't think that's far off base to say that. I'm going to take another sip. So if you want to get an old school Pinot Noir and you're not a Meiomi fan, or you were Meiomi, you want to know what Pinot Noir used to taste like, the Folly of the Beast Pinot Noir 2022. It's 100% Pinot Noir. It's all from the Central Coast, AVA. It's from a winemaker who was obsessed with making the best wine for the best price, which is a good obsession. It's better than killing whales. So this is it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Check out the website. I've got all the links to it there, so you can find out more about the wine. And it's a good one, and this is the kind of Pinot Noir that I like. So if I'm just going, oh, this is great, it's because this is where I got on Pinot Noir. Meiomi's fine, but I think of Meiomi more as a Petit Syrah Zinfandel blend than a Pinot Noir. Not that I like that, but it's not Pinot to me. This is. And so it's, again, the Folly of the Beast. It's about madness, and hey, if this is what madness brings you, then give me more of it. So adios, keep it cheap. I've got another Chenin Blanc coming up, so I'll be talking to you in a couple of days. Keep it cheap. Bye-bye.